Today has been such a crazy day, but I got my first Apple computer, which is a MacBook Pro. I am so excited to open this. So in this video, I'll be doing an unboxing. I'll be talking about my old computer and how I got this computer through the Veterans Center at UC Davis, and all the accessories I got with this computer, and I just can't wait, so let's get to it. First, I want to talk about my old computer and why I needed to get a new computer. So my old computer is, oh, there's some hair on it, per the usual. I had a Windows Surface Pro. I loved this computer. I've had it for, I want to say, a year and a half. We got it during Black Friday. I'm sorry, it's a Surface Pro 4. We got it during Black Friday, and it was so portable and nice for me being a community college student. And I, of course, screwed it up. I was studying for finals this last fall 2017, and I was on a little, what do you call it, TV stand downstairs because my husband was in the office on his computer playing League, I assume, or maybe World of Warcraft, and I couldn't focus, so I had to come downstairs and study hard for one of my finals. And it was a little too close to the edge of the table, and it fell off the back of it, and I about shit myself. And I was really scared to pick it up and see what happened because it ended up being this. Now, I don't know if you can see it in the reflection. You can, maybe there you can see like all the cracks and the crevices. Oh my god, you can see like there's a huge hole over here, and it's like super sad story. And again, I was in the middle of finals, so like I was probably halfway through studying, and it was really like devastating. But anyway, I got through finals obviously, and this got me through spring finals as well somehow, because you could barely see the cracks and they just kept getting worse. Needless to say, my husband was not happy. So as the summer came around and I realized I was going to be going to a university, I needed something that I could see through, or that I could see the screen of. My husband kept saying he was going to fix it, but you know, stuff happens and things get in the way and bigger projects and stuff. So now onto my new computer. I realized that through a bill I was using through the military as a veteran with a certain disability percentage, I was able to apply for this program called vocational rehab. It's essentially like the GI Bill. There are some pretty big differences, but they both use the time that the GI Bill has. One big positive that the vocational rehab has is that you're able to get a computer, which is exactly what leads me to getting this bad boy. It was a little bit of a process to even start using vocational rehab, and then it was a bunch of other paperwork to be able to get this computer. But once I eventually did, I had to go to the school, and I was able to get it ordered because I wanted to get the best computer I could for the amount of money they were letting me use, which, by the way, was kind of an unlimited amount because I definitely pushed the limits of what I could get, and I got something really nice. So according to this receipt, before tax, this computer cost a total of $3,134. I would never pay for a computer, let alone a laptop, that expensive. However, the vocational rehab counselor told me that I could, the sky was kind of the limit on what they would approve. So I pushed that limit, and here I am with a over $3,000 computer. For reference, my husband's desktop computer that he built himself, I'm certain was a little over a third of the price of this, and he has a lot of stuff in it, including a bunch of crazy lights. But this MacBook Pro is, let me see if I can pretend I know what I'm talking about. It is an i9. I know that was a big debate for me getting this computer because there's an i7 and an i9 processor. I don't know if that's the right word. Anyway, the difference between an i7 and an i9 was like minuscule numbers in terms of speed and stuff. But I figured if the Air Force is going to pay for it, why the hell not get as much as I can get? So I had to special order this one. It's an i9, and it's 15-inch. So it's like huge, which might not necessarily be practical for being a college student, but I think in the long run for the future it's going to be a smarter investment. So if there's anything else on the back that I could tell you, I could just read off a bunch of crap. Maybe somebody who's watching this will know what I'm talking about. It has 512 gigabytes of memory. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and pretend like I know what I'm talking about. All I know is that was really important to me too, was the amount of memory the computer had, because I don't really use the iCloud storage very much, and I don't want to pay for more iCloud storage. I know eventually I might have to, or probably invest in an external hard drive, which coming up for Black Friday might be the next thing I buy. Because I take a lot of pictures, and I do want to keep making videos, and I'm going to run out of room on this thing. So, yeah. So I can't wait to open this. What the school is also doing, I think they've been doing this for a few years now, Apple has, you get a free pair of Beats. So I got those two. I got these new Solo 3s. And I had these headphone covers from Amazon. I would have preferred, if I could, have gotten the studio ones, but they didn't have those, of course, for me. They'd be giving me way too much stuff for free. Anyway, next let's talk about the accessories I got. Because I am obviously so clumsy, I got as much protection as I could for this computer. Because I also thought about, maybe one day I'll want to resell it, and these computers have a very good resale rate. So I figured I'd want to protect it and keep it as scratch-free as possible. So first I got a trackpad protector. It also came with a touch bar protector, which I haven't used that. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing with that, but I got that. Then I also got the where your hands rest on the actual computer, a protector as well. Listen, I'm real extra with this right now, okay, I know. Then I also got a screen protector, but this one is also has a privacy filter, which is really important to me because I also like look at people's screens when I walk by, so it's not just because I don't want people to see what I'm looking at, but because I know people are like me and that we get a little snoopy. So I got myself a screen protector. This also comes with a keyboard cover and I think a trackpad cover, so we'll see which one's better. All this is from Amazon, by the way. Then I got, what was this? Oh, the protective shell cover. It's like plastic cover for the outside of it, because this is probably the most, like if I was gonna buy nothing except for one thing, this is probably the most important thing. And a cloth covering case that's pink. Like a zipper on the front. All very important. Now, let's get to the part that we've all been waiting for. Opening this bad boy. I'm kind of handling it carelessly, aren't I? It's still in the box, it should be protected, right? I'm so ready for this. There was one more thing I did want to talk about, which was why did I choose to get a MacBook Pro when I've been using a Surface Pro? Probably the biggest influence was that I may want to resell the computer later, and these have amazing resale value. My Surface Pro or some of the Windows computers might not have had such a good resale value, so I just thought it would be a better investment. Also, editing software might have been a big influence, not necessarily because I could have probably done quite a bit with my Surface Pro or whatever other computer I got as well, but when you see people editing things, a lot of times it's a Mac, and that's for a reason. So that was another reason why I chose to get a MacBook Pro. And also, actually that might be my only two reasons. I'm very nervous about having a Mac because I've been using Windows. Every time I have a class, there's ever submissions online, there's always someone in there that's saying, I have a Mac, I had trouble submitting my assignment online through Mac, through Google Docs and stuff. And I am afraid that's going to be me, and I do not want that to happen because I'll freak out. I'm also really nervous about making sure that I can adjust. Already when I've looked like in the Apple Store, things are in so many different places, and you know, I'm sure I will adapt very easily as I already use an iPhone. But I'm still scared, so I'm glad I got it early enough before my actual classes start the 24th of September. That'll give me enough time to really dig into it, put things where I want them to be, and get adjusted. But now, for the best part, opening this bad boy. I swear this time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I thought maybe getting closer to you might be a good idea. I hope it can stay in focus. Right, so here's the box. Get focus, little buddy? Okay, cool. Here's the box. I'm gonna unbox it for you guys. Here we go. I also want to keep the box really nice because, you know, hopefully I'll be reselling it. We always keep the boxes that we get for stuff, especially if it's Apple, because we have been reselling like our phones. There's like little dents in the box. I don't like that. I want perfection. Whew. Holy guacamole. Ta-da! Ooh, it smells real good. Nothing there. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, wow. It's covered in this plastic. Here's in the box. Probably gonna use this. I swear they haven't changed these charging blocks since I was in middle school. I should say that as well. When I was in middle school, we had all Mac computers. So I have used them in the past, or middle school and high school actually. So, oh, the lovely. Changing to this kind of port. I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, I've had to buy a converter, of course. Anything in? Oh, that's it in the box. Very smooth box as always. This is ASMR. I don't have a nice mic, so I'm not gonna pretend like I can. Oh, I have to take it up. Oh, I'm so scared. Woo! Hot, fresh off the press. Wow. I got space gray, by the way, if you couldn't tell. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh, they have this nice little ledge on it to help you open it. I'm such a noob when it comes to Mac. Crisp as a cucumber. Ooh. Oh, look, it's turning on. Oh, look at that. It's turning on. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is gorgeous. It's like whiter than me though. Should I do the setup with you guys too? I don't know. Huge trackpad, holy crap.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Return? Okay. Oh, look at the buttons. Ooh, girl. Touch sensitivity of the trackpad is something very important to me. I want it to be very sensitive. So I might have to change that because the way I'm touching it right now didn't seem to work. Or maybe it's not even on. So I'll have to change that in the settings. Oh man, the little spinny rainbow, that reminds me of high school and middle school. I think I will just do the setup by myself because I don't want to look like an idiot. And it might take a while, so I don't know if I have enough memory on my card. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is my unboxing. I'm gonna do the rest of the setup of the computer off camera, and that's where I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little unboxing video. I am very impressed already. I highly doubt I'd be doing any kind of returning because it's just gorgeous and I can't wait to get all the accessories on it. Please let me know in the comments what you'd like to see from me, and I would love to know from you guys some software that would go really well with this computer, some stuff that you'd recommend, specifically some editing software. Everyone has said to me Final Cut Pro, but that's $300 and I didn't even buy this computer, so I'm pretty cheap. Probably gonna stick to iMovie unless there's magically a sale, which I've heard from a lot of people there are never sales for Apple. Let me know if you have any other recommendations, some other cheaper options, legal options preferably, and thank you for watching.